both unbeaten. Gates are back and they sent on their journey. Quest of Valor, about a length slow to go. Master Magician bounced out with that good early speed. Time to test their mettle. Rich Man's World on the outside, the white sheepskin noseband. Tommy Greeny towards the inside, showing good early toe, only 3 parts of a length off them. Then we have Flamethrower. Thunderstar further back in the running, in the red, and at the back end of the field, Quest of Valor. Coming to the 400-metre marker, Master Magician about to be joined by Rich Man's World. These are the 2 speedsters, and Master Magician now asked to go. Rich Man's World, Richard Fourie still sitting, coming to the 200-metre marker. Now Rich Man's World comes to eyeball Master Magician, and Rich Man's World leaving everything to the imagination. Potentially a superstar by 5. Look at this performance, showcasing his ability. Master Magician lonely in second, Flamethrower and Tommy Graney behind these. Rich Man's World adding another star potentially to the galaxy. Wow, boy oh boy. This has given me goosebumps. Richard Fourie's had time to pose. He's pointed, showing this is the real deal. Well done to Mrs. Gabler, Truter, Jane Truter, the Gablers. Bred by Boland Stud, Richard Fourie, Vaughan Marshall. Absolute machine. He moved up to Master Magician, who looked to give a kick, and he's made him look ordinary today. Rich Man's World, the one world. What a victory. Master Magician second. So it's 3 from 3. Rich Man's World. The sky's the limit. Master Magician was travelling. He gave a kick. But Rich Man's World, within 2 or 3 strides, Richard Fourie came gliding into the lead. And this is a racehorse, ladies and gentlemen. Rich Man's World is his name, winning's his game. Vaughan Marshall, Richard Fourie, and all the connections. Next up will be his date with Destiny. Let's go back to the studios.
I'll start the winning interview as I started the lead-in with those 3 words. Wow, wow, wow. He certainly made us stand up and take notice. But he had done that already, had Rich Man's World. Trained by Vaughan Marshall, he was ridden to victory by Richard Fourie and owned by Reiner and Cheryl Gabler, Ken and Jane Truter, who have, as I mentioned, jetted into town to watch this handsome son of one world obliterate their field. With me is the groom, Thandi Matiwana. Thandi Matiwana gets on behalf of Hollywoodbets and Racecourse 2,000 Rand. Thandi, hearty congratulations. I saw you and Milo hugging and embracing one another, and you were both shouting machine. So well done to you, Thandi. Congratulations, 2,000 Rand coming your way. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome Dean Moody, who is the Commercial Operations Manager at Racecourse, to help with the presentation. Dean, you're most welcome. Lovely. Congratulations, Thandi. Fantastic. Let's get Richard Fourie in. I was eavesdropping a bit on his conversation, but that's okay. Was he eavesdropping to what you were saying to Mr. Marshall? And the words you were saying were, this is next level.
No, I said this is the next stallion of South Africa. Beautiful horse, good attitude, sleeps, and just a phenomenal turn of foot, and he just behaves like a 6-year-old. You know, his attitude's everything, and he's going to win a lot of races.
Lovely, lovely to watch. And, you know, Tristan's horse is a good horse too, and towed you through. And the body language of Tristan versus yours, you could see a long way out that the result was going to be what it was. But well done, Richard. I know you've ridden this horse twice now for 2 wins. I'm sure it's the one that you'll definitely be wanting to keep.
Yeah, most definitely. And in the race, I thought we were going to go nice and fast, and I could get cover in behind Tristan. But this was the action is just so big. I kept having to pull him back, and even when I got to him at the 400, I was just trying to sit as long as I can. He was just doing everything naturally, and eventually you have to move, catch a feel. Sorry.
Did you even come out as first gear, second gear?
No, he's special. So we'll keep the good stuff for the big races. And just again to all owners, thank you for taking the time to come and see their champion win. To Mr. Marshall, well turned out. To the guys behind the scenes that do all the hard graft, well done to them. And also my sponsors at Regiment, and obviously sponsors of the day.
Lovely, Richard. There's Dean. He's got your trophy, your wonderful trophy for the Tote Godolphin Barb Stakes Grade 3. Richard Fourie, Richard Dutchy Fourie as he's affectionately known. Let's talk to a man who's no stranger to training good horses. Likes to keep things modest, but we'll have some fun. Lovely that Stephen's at the races today as well, Vaughan. Your son, a good man. Lovely that he's here by your side today.
Absolutely.
Now, let's talk about this wonderful horse. Yes, we don't want to get. We can get excited. Milo and the groom were hugging one another and just shouting, "Machine, machine, machine!" Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it's wonderful. But look, he's done what we've asked him to do. But let's just keep our feet on the ground.
Now, you're very good friends. These, in fact, not friends. They're family of yours, the Gablers and the Truters, and wonderful that they've jetted into town and you could give them this performance.
Absolutely. I'm so grateful for them to be here. It's been lonely without them.
Vaughan, not much more we can say. Just a wonderful day and a wonderful horse and a wonderful performance. I'm sure you've got everything mapped out, and we look forward to seeing you in the bigger ones.
Thanks, Warren. Yeah, he's just something special.
Lovely. Well, you did say for 2 years you didn't have the ammunition. That's why we never saw you. You've got it now.
Thanks very much, Warren.
Here we go. There's Dean Moody. Dean Moody, the commercial operations manager at Racecourse, KZN. He's done the presentation to an absolute gentleman of the turf, Mr. Vaughan Marshall. Let's get more gentlemen and gentle ladies in. All of you are coming in. You haven't made the flight from Cape Town all the way to Oribi Airport and not coming to All Talk. We'll start with the ladies. Cheryl, wow.
Wonderful. I'm virtually speechless. But I would like to thank Vaughan and his team, Milo and Adele back at home, and a beautiful ride from Richard, because he might go fast, but Richard had the timing just right. And thank you to my partners as well. And we're just delighted. One race at a time. We've been in this game long enough to know that's how to do it.
Well, I'm going to talk to Jane. I'm going to come back to the men in a moment, but ladies have to be first. I mean, top horses you've been associated with, and this looks like it's going the right way.
It is, and to be an offspring of One World is very special. So we're very proud of the whole team, and Richard for a superb ride.
Ken? Fabulous. Lovely to have you in town. You all jetted in this morning. Well done.
It's fantastic to be here. I wasn't going to be here, but then lovely to have partners like that who've got private jets. They said, no, we're taking the jet specially up to watch the race. I said, okay, can I come? So thank you, Reiner, for that. And Cheryl, great partners. And to my wife, Jane, and to Vaughan as well. Vaughan's a very special trainer. And this fact that it's Vaughan and One World, and it's just a fairy tale. It's wonderful.
Now, Rainer, you might have the jet. Is there enough champagne on the jet?
Look, Cheryl looks after the champagne because I'm sitting in the front, so I'm not even allowed to celebrate. But I suspect that they're going to have a pretty good party this evening. And what excites me, because I love flying, is that I think Rich Man's World is giving me a huge excuse to do a lot more flying.
Well, we love having our visitors here in the province. It's lovely that you're coming, and please keep coming.
Just a moment to thank the breeder, Boland Stud. That's much appreciated. We have a fantastic horse.
Yeah, we do indeed. There's the presentation. There we go. There's the trophy to the boys and the girls. And let everybody have a moment. And there it is. The ladies in front with the trophy, the gents on either side. And wonderful. That's the trophy to the Gablers and, of course, to the Truters. Wonderful, wonderful. Rich Man's World, the name of the horse. He's by One World. He's out of a Silvana mare, Boland Stud. Well, they're also no strangers to breeding top horses, and they've got another one. Rainer, all the best. Fly back safely tonight. And as that plane lands, ensure the champagne is on you.
They've got to keep me some.
Absolutely, they must keep you some indeed. I'm sure they will. That's it. The Godolphin Barb Stakes, Grade 3. Great celebrations, and so it should be. Rich Man's World. The world could be his oyster.